can't find nothing. It's all right here.
It's down there.
So, I can't know if you can see me right now, but you gotta. So right now I'm basically just furring out the windows a little bit to where all this fiber board and everything's gonna be kind of flush, where I can get all the windows out flush, where the trim will come in behind it. I know. Screws are plenty long enough. I know. So right now I have actually probably about an 1/8 of an inch gap around the bottom, but about a 1/4 on the side, so I got plenty of room to, well, you know, I ain't gonna say plenty, but I do have some room. So anyway, I'm gonna go do the other one, that one, and then we'll put some paper up and then tape, and then maybe get a wind in, because we do have to spend the night here tonight. It'll probably get down to like 40 tonight, so it'd be nice to have some windows in. I don't even know what time it is, probably 3 o'clock now. So anyway, I did look under here. It looks like there's insulation like from here up. I don't know why, but if you peel some of this off up here, like it's fully insulated up here, but not from here down. I don't really understand that, but anyway, we're not here to re-insulate. We're just here to put windows in to keep it from rotting. We've already replaced the band under the house. We did that about 4 years ago due to the water, and then we just never really attacked the real problem, which was the windows and just not waterproof. We're gonna do better. We're gonna get it. I don't know if y'all got one of these or not, but this thing right here, you never have to look for your pencil anymore. It's always right there. And then when you get through, you just let it go. I love this thing right here. Then we're gonna get it. I gotta go get my tape measure. So I got a couple of cobalt things. Cobalt is no good. I just buy them because I could, but like everything on them breaks. Like even the saws, like you can't really buy replacement parts. So really it's like disposable tools. But I'll say I grew up in Pittsburgh and Harbor Freight, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It'll get better. All right, so we kind of got them cut out, framed up, got our lappage right and all that. We're gonna set a window in. We're gonna run a bead of silicone around the window, probably leave the bottom open, and let the flap over. I'll give you a finished view of it when we're done here in just a second. Well, we got some windows in. Wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but they're in. They're kind of level. No, just kidding. They're level. They're flashed well. Seems to be. I got to get some. I'll probably come back tomorrow and finish that. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck this in and get all this stapled up good to where we won't lose it tonight. And pick up a little bit, and I'll see y'all back in the morning. So here's the inside of the window. You can see that you know, I got to replace this piece of paneling because of this, but I'll probably, you know, this is where I had to reshape the window, make it a little bit bigger. Man, if it would have just fit the other way, it would have been so much better. But anyway, I'll build a window casing here, and I did buy some 6-inch or 5 or 6-inch trim to go here, so I could probably cover up and then use 4 on the sides, and then with a window seal, and I could probably, you know, all this is probably going to cover, but you know, I could patch that somehow. But anyway, I'm going to show you the other. So this is the other window. It's the same thing, same size. There's my channel lock. So, all right, got some exterior window trim up. I had to do some shimming, and these things have, I think they're made for like a J-track on the side, you know. So I had to get some shims, and because that's the flange, all this vinyl stuff gets in the way, so it just makes it not want to be even. So it'll look fine when you get the siding up, but it's all just shimmed and packed, and I kind of like get it in behind the J-track so you can I think you get a better caulk, and like, I think I've seen some people just bring it up right up to the edge, but this is a little more difficult. But I did put a couple of bigger screws in there to help hold it in, help maybe twist the flange a little bit, but anyway, those will patch with some wood putty. They are trims, larger trim screws, but anyway, I'm gonna start putting some siding on and trying to see where we go from here. There it is, the sun going down with the big window. Got my helper out there cleaning up. So I got some siding up. Took me a little bit, but it's probably I don't know, 5:30. So really having a hard time finding the studs for the for that, I guess, black fiberboard insulation, whatever it is. But we ended up marking some, and that stud finder really won't find it, I guess, really very, very well. So ended up we did find them. You can see some of the marks lining up, like, you know, like right there and right there. Like, it's sporadic. Like, and you know, they didn't build this house like they do these days, where everything's imperfect. Like, there's gaps in here, like under this window right here, where there's nothing, like 4 foot by 2 foot tall, like nothing. And I think somewhere in here there's nothing, so it really makes it hard to screw to. But anyway, it's coming along. A little wavy, but you know, this is just thin. This is just thin siding I had made at, actually I didn't have it made, I got it at a lumber shop, and they did a good job. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I took that window back out, and you know, waterproofed it the best I could. But it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get a one by here and cover this whole area, so you can see how all that's going. I mean, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get all this back straight. There's something causing this to sag right here in the center. It's not a sag though. I think the boards are just warping. It's really strange, but from out in the water, it looks like it's possibly sagging, but it really just looks like the just the trim is diving off. So my plan is to get pop a straight line across there and get that straight. But anyway, made a huge mess today. Tired. I gotta figure out how I gotta use some of this. I don't think I have enough wood. I didn't order enough wood. They only had some laying in the back of their shop, so it was like $250 to get them to set up to cut this, and they said they didn't have any. So I went back and I said, well, let me wander around the shop, see if I can find something that they might have that I could use. And I'll be dang. I mean, this is the same side. This is just pine, but what's on the house on the other sides is redwood. And I just wasn't gonna pay for all that. This will be fine. We'll put a heavy coat of paint on it, but all this wood here is fine. We're just gonna paint it. We're gonna you know, get it all done up and paint it, make it look like something. This deck's only like 4 years old, and this is like some stain from, like, it was brand new. And we stained it like a 9 months later. So we've stained it 3 times, and it's still like it's not taken. Maybe y'all guys know how to make it take better. I don't know what else to do. But just look how cheap the wood is. Like, look how it's split. Look how it's split right there through the middle of that 2x4. Tell you, it's tough out here. I mean, it really needs all this needs to be covered. But the problem with covering it, you'd have to. I mean, I'm just thinking you have to go with a gable. Get a gable up, get it covered here. But man, that's a big deal. It's not really high enough to go like a lean-to here. Like, the ceiling height would be like right here, so very low. Anyway, we'll deal with it. This place was trash when we got it. It was run down to the max. So I mean, after that, new deck, new boards around the bottom of the fountain. You know, under the I forget the name of it. The seal board, all that's been replaced. gonna be all right. There goes the old windows.